Welcome to Trail Crawler Adventures. I'm Chris. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and share, and leave us a comment. It'll help us out. On today's video, I will be installing an upgraded steering stabilizer on my Jeep Wrangler. It's kind of nasty outside, so I figured I'd do something inside for a change. Anyway, I'll see you back in a little bit. I love the rain. Rain, rain, rain. Okay, welcome back. So, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you the parts we're going to install. Okay, so basically what we're going to be installing is the new Old Man Emu steering stabilizer. We have this bracket right here that's going to mount with the factory trap bar bolt, a supplied bolt right here, and then the steering stabilizer bolt is going to go up top in here. So we're actually moving the steering stabilizer from below the track bar to above the track bar. Now we also have another mount. Pull this guy out here. So this is another AR or Old Man Emu. This is a JKS manufacturing part. It's part number OGS 162. So this is another steering stabilizer relocation bracket. However, this one adds strength to your factory track bar mount. As you can see here, this will be where your factory trap bar bolt runs in. It has another bolt that bolts through the trap bar bracket here, another one on top. But with this one, you actually weld in all these spots here. So you basically weld in these spots to give it strength. Now, I don't have access to a welder right now, so we're not going to install this one right now. Also too, this one puts your steering stabilizer out front, pushes it forward a little bit more, and then also puts it in front of your trap bar. So the one I'm installing is going to be up here. The factory is, down below it, but this one puts it forward and in front of it. So I'm not going to be installing this today, but I do have it, so eventually I will put this on. Okay, I'm back again. So that bolt that you're seeing at the bottom of the page as the screen there, that is your steering stabilizer factory bolt at the track bar mount. That's your track bar bolt right there. That's your steering stabilizer. Runs along the bottom. It's kind of hard to see down here, but it runs along the bottom underneath your track bar. Actually sits lower than your axle tube, so it sits pretty low. Sits lower than your, let me turn this a little bit. So it actually sits lower than your tie rod, which is right here. So right here is your steering stabilizer. So I will get the steering stabilizer taken off, and I'm gonna bring it over to the table, and I'm gonna show you the difference between that one and the new one. Okay, so I have the factory steering stabilizer out. It's right here. As you can tell, the diameter is much smaller. Also too, if I press this down, I can pretty much compress this all the way down. Very little pressure to do that. This one, the Old Man Emu, is much stiffer. Obviously bigger body means more fluid to keep it cool. So yeah, we're gonna install this. First I have to take off the track bar bolt. It's a 21 millimeter. It has a flag nut on the back side of it, but it is torqued to 125 foot-pounds, so it is very tight. Also, to take off the factory stabilizer is an 18 millimeter bolt. This is the flag nut. This is on the track bar side, so the bolt goes through flag nut, and this just hits a piece of metal back there to keep it from spinning. This is an 18 millimeter nut. This is on the tie rod end of where the stabilizer mounts to. And yeah, so that's how you take them off. So it's just 18 millimeter. Take them off, pull your stabilizer off. Okay guys, I'm gonna show you where we're at. So I've got the bracket installed, the steering stabilizer mount pointed out up right there. And then it's gonna be hard to see, but you then flip, let's see if I can get over to it. You flip your tie rod end. It's normally pointing down. You flip it to point up. So now I am going to install the steering stabilizer. So once again, bracket, the silver bolt is the bolt supplied. I was trying to think of what size it was. I'll tell you in just a minute. Track bar bolt, I need to re-torque it to 125 foot-pounds. And then that, of course, is where your stabilizer sits now. And then this is the mount on the track bar end, flipped to point up. So, be back in just a second. Alright guys, as you can see, we now have steering stabilizer. Let's see if I can get up under here. Now I have the steering stabilizer mounted to the bracket, and then going down, it is bolted in to the other bracket that connects to the tie rod. And like I said, that bracket is actually flipped up that way. So now your steering stabilizer sits nice and high up out of the way. So that is how you use this bracket and put that on. Now I'll probably eventually come back and, I don't know if you can see down there at the bottom where the holes are, that's where the stock stabilizer went into. So I'll probably come back and just grind those, cut those off, because they do hang down a little bit. I'm not going to ever use them again. So I'll just knock those off with a grinder, paint them up, keep them from rusting. So, but that's it. So that's that. All right, got the steering stabilizer installed. It feels great. I can definitely tell a difference in the steering and how it feels. I guess it feels a little tighter. And the factory one, my Jeep's got 70,000 miles on it. You know, it was probably okay, but just being able to just push it down with your hand. I mean, if you're from the factory, they're a little soft. So the new one is, I believe, is better. It's definitely has more resistance in it, so that's good. The steering definitely feels tighter. So all in all, you know, it feels great. Drives straight, drives good. The steering is more. I think it may be a little bit more responsive. Sorry about that. It's going through the tunnel. It's a little loud in there. Plus, my Jeep has a soft top, so it's theoretically a little louder than most Jeeps anyway that have the hard top. So, but what I was saying was, my stock stabilizer, I don't necessarily know if it was going out, if it was going bad, or what. I never really liked the stock setup just because they are a little softer. I like to have a little bit of resistance in them. So this new one by Old Man Emu definitely has the resistance. It definitely feels better than stock. So overall, I'm very pleased with it. I do have a couple more installs I need to get done. I have a front and rear Poison Spider diff cover that I need to install. So I'll be doing videos on that. It's pretty cut and dry. Drain the fluid, remove the bolts off the diff cover, take it all, scrape the gasket, put the new one on, fill it up, you know. So it's pretty basic, but you know, I'm trying to get some content out there. So I'm probably gonna do a walk around video of the Jeep, just kind of show what it is, what all I've done to it, that kind of stuff. So, but like always, you know, feel free to leave us a comment. We're gonna do some more camping videos. We're gonna get up and we're gonna go and try to do some wheeling videos. Where I live, the closest place is 3 hours from here, and with B having football every Saturday now, it's just makes it a little tight. But we're gonna get some videos out, get some stuff like that. So you know, all in all, it's gonna be a good time. So I really hope we can get this channel going. That's what we want to do. So by all means, you know, please leave comments. As always, please like, subscribe, and share. And until we see you next time, Trail Crawler Adventures out.